Hey everyone, as you can see, we've made it to Mexico, all safe and sound as usual. It was actually a really easy flight, and the whole travel day was pretty much a breeze. Flying on a Sunday is so much better than Saturday. Wow, the airports were so quiet. We made it through the Puerto Vallarta airport in I think maybe 10-15 minutes only, through customs, grab your bags, and we got the green light, you know, the little button you have to push. You get either the red light or the green light. We got green this time, so we were free to go. If you get the red light, you just have to throw your bags up on the bench there, and one of their employees will take a quick look. Not a big deal, but it just slows the process a little bit. So we grabbed a cab. We were at the resort in maybe another 10 minutes or so. Pretty quick and easy day. Check-in was no problem either. Nobody in the line, so it was super easy and fast. So I'm going to show you around the resort a little bit in a minute here, but I want to show you a couple things from the membership first. So let's take a look at that.
Alright, so I just want to say this is a very extensive website. Anything to do with travel can be booked through this portal. Flights, hotels, car rentals, tickets to attractions, cruises, and much more. And that's all amazing, but the main reason you'd purchase this membership is for the condo stays. We're talking about week-long vacations for up to 90-95% off retail. Amazing. And those can be found in 5 different spots within the membership, and I'll show you where they are. For when you're taking a look at this later in the week, you'll know where to go. So under staff pick, well, first you start at accommodations. Click on that, and then you go staff picks is the one area. You click on view staff picks. Then you have resort stays is another section. $398 or less, of course, is the hot weeks. The catalog, well, the bonus area, if you like all-inclusives, you can go there, but those deals won't be quite as good because you still have to pay the all-inclusive fees on top of that, but the week itself is only $69. The catalog is another spot where you're going to find all the great deals, and these are just a long list of all the countries and locations. Like for instance in Maui, you would just click on that and a list of the resorts that are available within our membership will pop up. Diamond Resorts is a beautiful chain, and you can check out that. Diamond Resorts at Kanapali Beach Club. The last spot is under buy and sell. And this is where people are renting out their timeshares, and this is another great spot to find some super deals. In fact, the place we're staying at right now, Paradise Village, right this week, it was booked through this section. We paid $400 for the week. So that's what I want to say about that, and now I think I want to show you more of the resort, so let's go outside. So there's the resort we're staying at. I guess I didn't really show you too much of the actual resort, just mostly the beach, and that's where I like to hang out the most anyways, and so does Charlotte. She walked, I think, 4 or 5 miles today. She went down the beach, took off, came back, thankfully, and she just loves it out there too, so that's what I like to show. I showed you the pool, but we haven't even gone in there yet, and who knows if we will. There's 3 pools. I'm sure we will. For sure we will. We usually have a pool day, a beach day, and we go to town one day, and a mixture of other days to fill out our week. We're here for 2 weeks, so this is our first week. We're at the Paradise Village in Nuevo Vallarta, and I'm in the staff picks right now. So I thought I'd just take us through here and look at some stuff. Here's Egypt, South Africa, Asia, China, Ramada Plaza Hotel, 1 bedroom for $504. There's a 2 bedroom for $569 in China. Fiji, 2 bedrooms for $624. French Polynesia, Indonesia, 1 bedrooms for $679. These are weekly prices, and this is not per person. This is for your suite. So a 2 bedroom here in Malaysia will 2 bedrooms generally sleep 6 people. So that's your price for 6 people, $549, less than $100 per person for the week. Philippines, Thailand. My little sister lives in Thailand, and she had a baby girl yesterday. Amazing. Little Araya, I think they're calling her. Araya, I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce it. Just over 8 pounds. I'll put a little picture here from Facebook. I'll put that in there after editing. Yeah, we're all very, very happy. It was a very emotional day yesterday, actually, and I'm behind schedule doing this video because of that. So that's, yeah, she married a Thai guy. She went there on vacation with my mom, and she met a guy, and she corresponded back and forth for years, and then she eventually moved there, and they got married, and they've had their first child. So it's really cool. Special time for our family. Anyways, back to this. Australia. Speaking of Australians, my brother-in-law, his name is Tanawat, but he goes by the name of Mr. Knott, and he runs a tour company sort of thing. He arranges all the activities for people. Mostly he deals with Australians, but if you ever go to Phuket, Thailand, look up Mr. Knott. A little plug there for my brother-in-law and my sister's family. So if you ever go to Phuket, look them up, Mr. Knott. It's Queensland, Victoria. These are provinces of Australia, Western Australia. New Zealand, studio for $499. A 2 bedroom in New Zealand for $629. And then we have Canada. There's a World Mark Canmore Banff if you want to go to the Rockies. 1 bedroom for only $399. A 2 bedroom Paradise Canyon Golf Resort for $249. Another World Mark there for $399. British Columbia. Pacific Shores is just down the road from us in Nanaimo. We live 10 minutes from this place. 1 bedroom for $598. Here's one in Whistler for $759. Manitoba, New Brunswick, Ontario, Quebec. These are all Canadian. Caribbean, if you want to get down to the beautiful beaches of Aruba, you can go for a studio for $699. A 1 bedroom at Tropicana Aruba Resort and Casino for $699. 1 bedroom. The Bahamas, Cayman Islands, Dominican Republic, Guadalupe, Isla de Margarita. I'm not really sure where that is. I have to look that one up sometime. Puerto Rico, San Martin. These are all the Caribbean islands. U.S. Virgin Islands. Now we head off to Europe, and there's Austria. Balearic Islands is part of Spain. No, Portugal, I think. Spain. Canary Islands. Cyprus. There's England, 2 bedroom for $698. Diamond Resorts at Woodford Bridge County Club, a 1 bedroom for $699. Diamond Resorts are all over the world. Finland, Greece, Italy. You get the idea. We have places all over. $645 for 1 bedroom in Portugal. Cabanas Golden Club, Scotland, Spain, Mexico. That's where we are right now, but we're not in Acapulco, but we could go there if we wanted to stay at a Mayan Sea Garden for a 1-bedroom for $6.99. Cabo San Lucas, one of our favorite towns, 2-bedroom at the Rain Trees for $5.25. The Grand Mayan, Los Cabos, I would love to stay there. We have stayed at the Hacienda Del Mar. We've been to the Villa del Palmer, not through the membership. We have stayed at the Worldmark Coral Baja, not through the membership. Prior to owning, here's a little story. We rented through VRBO, that's Vacation Rentals by Owner. This was prior to finding this membership. We rented through a couple, I think they were from Seattle, Washington, for $1,500 for a week, and that wasn't too bad of a deal. But the thing is, we had to send off a $500, I think it was, damage deposit. We had to mail them a check. And then while we were there, they asked if we would mind bringing back some of their personal items. They had a drawer in the bedroom, and they said just be a couple things. It was a whole full drawer. We would have had to buy another piece of luggage to get it back for them, so we declined, so we didn't have room. Like, that's not what I want to do when I go on vacation. I'm not going to stay at Aunt Mildred's 2-bedroom apartment somewhere, kind of thing. All their personal effects were in the unit. They had food that was kind of going stale or rotting away. It just wasn't my cup of tea. I guess what it was with that situation was there was 4 units that were owned by outside ownership away from the resort. I guess it was a deal that went through, and most of the owners sold out to the resort, the Worldmark Resort, and what we had was a unit that was privately owned. And across the hallway, the door was perfectly beautifully painted. Ours was chipping away. They had room service and all kinds of things. We needed, extra things, toiletries. We asked at the front desk. They said, "Oh no, you aren't with the resort. You are with the privately owned unit. You have to go buy your own stuff." So that was kind of irritating. And just it's just not part of the resort, and it just felt like we were second class within the whole place. Anyways, that's our story about renting through VRBO. Not a huge fan about it. It's hit and miss, though. If you get on there, you might find something you like. But for us, we like to be part of this membership where we know what we're getting. I don't want to have to send off deposit checks to somebody. I don't know who they are. They might cash it and whatnot. So anyways, that's my thoughts on that. Now, the Hacienda Del Mar, we have stayed there, and that is an unbelievable resort. The Grand Mayan, as I said, I think I said that. We want to stay there. We've stayed at the Diamond Resorts at Cabo Azul. That is probably my favorite one we've ever stayed at. That's directly beside the Grand Mayan. It's an unbelievable resort. We stayed there last May, end of April, beginning of May, and we paid $6.99, just like this deal is for a 1-bedroom. You might not want to go in August. It's pretty hot in Mexico at that time of year, but this resort is within our membership, and you can request other dates. Not a problem. Grand Mayan here again in August, same thing. Probably pretty hot, but for $6.24, that's a smoking good deal. Cancun, Ixtapa, Mazatlan. We've been to Mazatlan twice. Stayed at Pablo Bonito. Very nice. Mexico City. And this is where we are, Nuevo Vallarta right now, just north of Puerto Vallarta, past the airport. We've stayed at the Bougainvilleas twice. We stayed there once with our membership, and once we used a friend's timeshare, and it cost us, with our friend, $1,400 with his timeshare, and with our membership we paid $398. So where's the better deal? Don't have to answer that. The Grand Mayan Nuevo Vallarta, that's the very first place we ever stayed, and we paid $6.99 for a 2-bedroom. This is a 1-bedroom, and it's been booked because it's grayed out. The Grand Bliss. Now, I brought this up on screen earlier to take a look at it and let it feed because my internet connection here is not that stellar. So I want to show you this resort. The Grand Bliss is on the same property as the Grand Mayan in Nueva Vallarta. It's just across from where we are at the Paradise Village. They want for this studio unit $624 for the week, and they come up with some $75 charge here. So for that's $699 total. Unless you live in Mexico, then they want an extra $300. I'm not sure why in the world they would do that, but they do that. So, but that's $699 for this unit for the week, the Grand Bliss. Now, check this out. This is their website, part of the Vedanta chain, which includes Mayan Sea Garden, the Grand Mayan, the Mayan Palace, the Grand Lux, and the Grand Bliss. The Grand Bliss is, I think, second from the top. Grand Mayan is third from the top. But they want $750 per night. Per night. You're getting it less. You're paying less for a whole week than what people are paying for one night. How much is that for a week? Let's see. 750 times 7. Really? $5,250? I could fly around the world a couple times for that amount of money. So that's the kind of deals we get in this membership. $699 for a week at a place that charges over $5,000. Let's go back and take a look at what else we have here. Oh, my internet connection is slow. There we go. Like I said, Mayan Palace is also on the same property. I'll show you where it is. I had that up here earlier. Just a second. There we go. There's the map. So the Grand Mayan, that's where we stayed. We stayed in this building or this one, I think, right here. Oops. Just a sec. So we've stayed here. This is the lazy river that winds all the way around here. It's unbelievable. The Grand Bliss they built after we stayed there, because we stayed in the Grand Mayan just after it was built back in 2008, I believe it was. And the Mayan Palace is over here. This used to be all golf course. There was a tricky hole that went across water here, but now they built the Grand Lux Tower 2, and just extends all over the place. They're building some kind of amazing sort of Disneyland type thing here. I'm not sure. Aquariums and such, but that's coming in the future. But this is just south of us, 5 minutes cab ride from where we are staying right now at the Paradise Village. But that's where the Mayan Palace is. The Sea Garden. The Sea Garden is just further down this way. It's not in this picture, but it's near there. So we have all those resorts within this membership. There's the Bougainvilleas again. We've stayed there. Quintana Roo is on the east coast. If you want that beautiful sandy beach and white sand beaches and aqua blue ocean, then you'll want to go over to that side. But we tend to like the West Coast better. It's more Mexican, more authentic. Rosarito. And then we have, South America, Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, and so on. It carries on Costa Rica, Ecuador, Galapagos Islands even. You want to go to the Galapagos Islands? You can do that in our membership. Panama, Uruguay, Venezuela, and then we have the states, Arizona, and so forth. But you'll be able to, I'm going to give you a pass, sort of a secret code for you to go in here and take a look at all of this at your own leisure, and you'll be able to do that in the coming days when I release the final video. Not tomorrow, but in a few days, we'll do another video, and I'm going to show you the room that we're staying in, our 2-bedroom here, and give you a little tour of that. and I'll talk a little bit about the pricing, and it's going to be an unbelievable price for this new membership. Going to do it for a 1 week special. Charlotte thinks I'm crazy for the price that I want to do it at, but I just want you people to experience what I've been experiencing for the last 8 years, and that's staying at unbelievable places and vacationing more often because it's more affordable. When you have to pay like what these people are paying at these resorts here, $5,000 for retail price, when will you vacation if you have to pay $5,000? But when you pay $625 for a 2-bedroom, you can bring your family and friends along for $625 for the whole week. You're going to go more often. You're going to go multiple times per year maybe, and that's what this membership is about. And I want you all to experience that. So that's coming in the next few days, and I think that's enough for today on this video. I'll leave you with some clips from our evening out yesterday at Mexican night. We had a Mexican fiesta for dinner, so I'll leave you a few clips of that, and have a great day, and we'll talk to you in a couple of days. Thanks.
What does it say? Amigo! Oh.